So in this video I'm going to show you what to do if when you go into a smart function on your TV like iPlayer or Netflix, the app crashes and it just reverts back to the TV. It's useful to know why it's happening in the first place. Most devices, whether it be a laptop, a phone, a TV, they store files temporarily, temp files and cache files. Over time, those storage spaces are going to get full and they will need clearing. Otherwise, when you go in to do something, it gets a bit confused and it just crashes. So in order to do that on this TV, we need to turn the unit off, turn it back on again, but we need to do something really important in the middle. So first we're going to switch the TV off by the remote control, and then we're going to make sure there's no power going to the TV whatsoever by switching off from the plug socket as well. The next really important thing we need to do is we need to find the controls for the TV. Now, not the remote control, but the control actually on the TV unit itself. So this will be a button on the side, at the bottom, and it's where you would turn the TV on and turn up and down the volume if you didn't have the remote control handy. On this 55-inch Philips Ambilight, it's at the bottom. So what we're going to do next is we're going to press some buttons. Now, it doesn't really matter which ones they are. What we're trying to achieve is we're trying to draw out any energy that is still stored in the television, because there's no power going to the unit, but there is some energy still in the TV, and we need to draw that out to clear that memory effect. So any button, and you might want to press 2 or 3, hold them down for about 10 seconds, just to make sure that any energy that's contained within the circuit boards of that TV has been drained. Next step is to switch the power back on by the mains, and the TV should switch on by itself. It might go to like the manufacturer's logo, and it might do something a little bit different to how you would normally switch the TV on through the remote control. You may even need the remote control to start it up depending on your model. And that all seems to be working perfectly now. It is really, really important to understand and remember that if your TV is a little bit older now, then the manufacturer is only going to support the updates and updates for software for so long, for so many years. So if your TV came bundled with iPlayer or Netflix, there will come a time where they'll stop pushing out updates for that and those apps will stop working. In that case, you're going to be looking at buying an external device like a Roku stick. That will then provide you with the smart services, and you're not going to be using the software on the TV, but it will still continue to work if you're feeding it with a Roku stick or something similar. So if you've been having this issue, I hope the videos resolve the problem for you. If it has, please give the video a like and please subscribe to the channel.